river left Hollywood for the wild. Bear Dan Ranch from when he was a child. Chasing elk with a rifle in hand. Stumbles through the woods like quicksand. That short guy tries to hunt white-tailed deer. Trips over roots, can't see real clear. Crosses creeks with boots soaked through. Mud on his face, nothing he can do. Clumsy river falling down. In the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the Jeep stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Grandpa's lodge is his new home. Rustic field where the wild things roam. There's roam free, ain't no joyride. Screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Grandpa's lodge is his new home. Rustic field where the wild things roam. There's roam free, ain't no joyride. He's all tangled up in that rusted pride. His short legs can't reach them pedals strong. Over the wheel, he can't see that long. Jeep's a beast, the river's just a pond. Lost in the wild with each new dawn. Clumsy river falling down. In the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the Jeep stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks.
Oh, there we go. Straight from Nashville. Another #1 hit single, Clumsy River. I gave the lyrics like this, the silliest lyrics to the AI, and it makes like one of the most powerful country songs from it, or one of the strongest, I don't know, algorithms to use it with instead of a funny song. I thought it was hilarious. Let's pop in here. There we go. That'll be on the radio station for sure. I turned off all my little filters though for that. Turn it back on here. Don't need the gunshots blowing out everybody's ears. There we are. Well, that's good. Yep, that's all good there. Odio's found his way back, and Spark We Trust stopped in for a few seconds. Could they make it? Blue Frog Nick's here, Norm's here, Ian's here. Look at that, everybody's finding their way. And we go. We're going to use the 3030. 3030 was next on my list for trying things out. MP Tex, he started their streaming about half an hour ago. So I swung in there. And he's using the 3030. So it's a 3030 night. I started a little bit earlier because I want to get done a little earlier instead of going super late all the time. We'll see here. Go get her stuff. So everybody's doing 30-30 tonight. They're out there hunting lynx, I think. I'm going to be hunting everything. Doesn't mean I'm going to be able to find everything. But whatever I find. And then I don't know if you're far enough away, can you use the 30-30 on, like, really small things? You probably can. Currently eyeing up Western Moose. He's a 4-star who just evened out his antlers. I think next year he'll be 5. Nice. That sounds promising. I do not have a 5-star moose on this map yet. So that sounds good. There we go. Let's jump in here. 30-30, it's sort of sorted out. Oh, I was just playing with the 7mm Odd 8 today, too. Let's put that away, though. Put our gun away nicely. Grandpa's old rifle, out it comes. Always seems a little much throwing a Bushnell Elite Tactical on a 30-30, but we're going to do it anyways. And then, did I buy the ammo for this? I did not. To the shop we go. So this one's kind of simple, with a 30-30. It's just extra weak. And then this one, middle of the road, and this is your strong one, right? I don't think that much cavity damage differences. Let me double check on that. Where did Toothless's stuff go? 30-30. There's a little bit here and there. I don't think it's anything to worry about. This one peaks earlier? Yeah. These two are kind of the same. But this one's going to be least used, I think. Did I open up? Yeah, we don't have the toolkit going yet. Nikibu's working on the toolkit. He's working on it. I don't think there's an ETA yet or anything. Just want to check the energy levels of the 30-30 rounds here. There it is right there. Yeah, so huge difference between these two. It's mainly these two you're going to be looking at. So you're hitting at 100 meters, about 1,300, 1,900 if you round up. You're pretty much out of power with this one past 300 meters. Like it's just going to fall to the ground. I wonder what happens when it hits 0. Because this will be hitting 0 at like 600 meters. I guess the bullet just disappears. Fades out to nothing. This one would hit 0 too. At 600 meters or so. I wonder what happens. We could take like the 22 and try and shoot it a half kilometer. You probably can't see it anymore. I wonder, I imagine the bullet just disappears once it hits 0. Maybe it never does hit 0. It just stays at 1 and keeps flying or something. Till it hits the ground. Yeah, so use this one. You're not going to be shooting too far though. This one loses all its power at 300 meters. So 300 meters is pretty much your top thing here. After that, I suppose you can hit bunny rabbits and stuff with it. So, can you hunt? That's, I mean, I put the stream as hunting everything, because I'm wondering if you actually can hunt little small animals with it. Like, if they're far enough away with this managed recoil. I'm just kind of curious. There we go. About that. Go back here. And we'll load it up. Some managed recoil. We'll bring the core. The Willings Bullseye in slot 3. And then I want to, here, we have some questions about the bows. I'm not too excited about the bows, but we'll bring it anyways. We'll grab this one. Maybe we'll fiddle around with it. Probably not too much. Oh, I gotta buy the Sky Impact 125s. This costs a fortune. There, I'll buy a few of them. And then we'll throw them in. There, and then I just use this guy. Alright, that's fine. I think that's fine there. Then I want to go to the encyclopedia quick. And check, like, what are, like, the tier 1s land at? Like, what does Fox land at? You can hunt fox with this 30-30. I lost where it is, or I lost where my graph is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, you can hunt fox with this. 200 meters out or so. No problem. What about badger? Yeah, that's fine. Wolverine takes a bit more. But yeah, you can hunt all these with 30-30, so that's cool. How about the rabbit? 800, eh? Yeah, if you push the rabbit out to 200 meters, you can hunt them with the 30-30 managed recoil. If you push these tier 1s out. Oh, the goose get a little small there. Red fox? Okay, you can hunt quite a bit with this thing, really. You just switch down to that managed recoil. And you'll be good to go. Alright. Let's get out of there. I gotta go back to chat, because I've got all my windows open. I think everything's working fine. There's that. There's that. What's chat doing? Ian shot an albino bison a couple minutes ago. Nice. That's nice and rare. They need a 22-250. I agree. I don't know much about the cartridge, though. Is that for, where would that fill in? Just in between the 223 and, like, the 22s? Playing as Mikkel, I feel like he'd like Aurora and Nez Perce. Probably. Well, he's got, did you see his Jeep? He's got all the stickers from everywhere. He's been everywhere. Toothless is here. A fortune. You're a rock star with 100 millionaire. That's true. Well, that's true. Mike here's got lots of money. I know some people hunt grouse with a 44 Magnum. Oh my. That should work. Between the 223 and the 243. Okay. Sounds like a good spot for it to sit. Okay, I don't know where I'm going today. We're just running around for a little bit. I aged that reindeer from last stream. It just died at 4 stars. It didn't make 5. I aged it during a ammo guide. So yeah, just hunting whatever bump into 30-30, give it a go. I don't really need that second slot ammo. I'm not too sure what you'd use it for. What would you use that one for? Like the core. It just gives you a middle ground. I don't know. I guess if you just want to bring one ammo and try to do everything with it. More specific, sooty grouse? Which I think are bigger than spruce grouse. No idea. Let's, there's gotta be a fast travel around this middle spot. Because I keep, like, I keep trying to get down here and I can't make it. Because I get distracted and never really make it there. So we'll head that way. See what we encounter. All right, the parking's back here. We'll just trot over here. Maybe we'll drive a little ways. Play the Nashville tunes again. The songs kind of get stuck in your head. The AI knows how to make a catchy song. Well, you gotta sort of fiddle around with a lot. I have to delete like a whole lot of them and stuff. Eventually you get like a really catchy one. Let's see here. So we're just heading downhill. Not too far. The moose hunt is still stuck in my head. Oh, the moose hunt in Lintukoto? Oh, let's get it really stuck in your head here. Where is it? Yeah, that should work, I think. We'll just play it till I get there. It's not a very far drive.
Out in the wilds, deep of Lintukoto land, 270 rifle clutched tight in my hand. Through the forest trees, tall majesty strong, hunting the moose we've been chasing so long. Boots crunch on the frost, no words to be found. Silence and whispers, leaves dance on the ground. Breath shows the cold in the morning air clear. Anticipation rising sky high right here. Oh, the moose hunt in old Finland's embrace, where the wild meets the heart and a timeless chase. With a 270 steady we roam so far, in the land of the north under thousand stars. Tracks in the snow lead the way to our quest. Each step we take puts our skill to the test. Faces flush red from the wind and the thrill. Follow the signs to the top of the hill. Birch trees stand witness as shadows grow long. We push through the brush with the will of the strong. Antlers in sight, heartbeats loud like a drum. Finger on trigger, senses all come undone. Oh, the moose hunt in old Finland's embrace, where the wild meets the heart in a timeless chase. With a 270 steady we roam so far, in the land of the north under thousand stars.
There we go. In Finland's old embrace. Not bad there. They are catchy little things. Alright, where are we here? So I'm just gonna head... Oh, of course the wind's going that way. Let's go this way. Start doing some fog. Clearing. Listen for other stuff. It struck a chord in Discord this afternoon? Oh, is there more going on? Was there more songs to this? I haven't been around. Or was that when I was there? Was that the afternoon? It felt like morning to me. You're missing 3 campsites, 1 cabin in that area. Okay, we'll find them. Yeah, it's really catchy. It will release... I have it done, actually. So basically, I'm just making a YouTube playlist of them as I get more of them done, like little lyric videos. And then, what came out today was... What, did a song come out today? Or did a video come out today? Like a ammo guide, I can't remember. They're alternating at the moment. I don't even know what I released today. Oh, I released a song today. Okay, so tomorrow is a 7mm PRC ammo guide. And then after that, then the Moose Hunt lyric video, straight from Nashville, climbing the charts, comes out there. Well, it's not really a country song, right? It's more like a folk song or something. Oh, when I was there? Okay. I thought maybe they did it again, yeah. You're gonna be hearing tons of people making AI songs. This is gonna flood everywhere. It's already been flooding everywhere for like a while. I just happened to go, huh, that's gotten a lot better. I will play with that. And it eliminates a major problem with copyright music on YouTube. You just don't have to worry about it. You can just generate some kind of tune. If you ever do YouTube or whatever, or you're doing YouTube, the music's always a massive problem. Trying to get any kind of song to play. So that's its biggest advantage right now. It's just added fun and you don't have to worry about anything. Except the Suno or whatever that I get it from. If you use it and you're monetized, you have to subscribe or whatever to them. Which I don't know how they enforce it or anything. I guess they would send a strike at your channel. I don't know. But I'm sub to it. It's fair enough. Roe deer. Alerted. Oh, I gotta stop. I was looking for lynx. Not roe deer. Oh, because the smell's going that way, right? The lynx probably already took off. You don't like the AI voice? Yeah, you know, they still got a long ways to go. I don't know, albino red deer in the new map last night. 1-star young, shot a female, albino shaman, Madariki. Have no modes available. Oh no! You gotta age that guy up there. I assume you like country music, though I'm curious what kind. I like 90s country. I don't like this new stuff, for the most part. Yeah, it is really cool to do it, because the moose hunt's obviously he's singing about Finland, and he sings right at the start. You know, he actually pronounces Lintukoto correctly and stuff. And you can just use references from the game and everything in it, so it's kind of cool. And yeah, the new hit single, Clumsy River, will be coming out. From the start there. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like finding like funny lyrics or whatever for the river being clumsy around, and it turns it into this modern, powerful country song. Oh, I got another bird ball. I really gotta sort that out. I gotta get off the beta. My pop country is cringe, I agree. Like Doomer country or just about anything. Got them all. I'm a tad partial to LF's attempts. Or, oh, they... the Toothless Scientist one? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think he just typed, like, Toothless the Scientist or whatever and picked a style, just let it go. Because you can do that, too. Like, the first two I didn't really do anything at all. And they turned out great. So I got a little spoiled on the first couple attempts. And then after I start playing with it, you keep getting ones with problems and stuff, so you gotta fix them. Yeah, I'm just pushing these guys with the smell. I guess the lynx is gone. But we're getting zones. Oh, pheasant zone. Hunting into the wind. Basically, I was just going to go there and then turn south, and I won't be hunting with the wind anymore. And it's just like a 1-star adult that's out there. Yeah, I probably listened to them. I don't remember people's names. Unless they're like from the 90s and they were big. Funny enough, that I was big into metal back in the 80s. Oh, yeah. Well, I was a big Metallica fan. Still have their CD somewhere. I can't remember the guy that I've been country I've been listening to. See if I can find out. I got my phone here. I can never remember names. The guy I like. Yeah, see, I just like all like the 90s stuff. If I like open up my YouTube music stuff, you know what's on there? Black Hawk. I'd forgotten about one of their songs. The Just About Right song. The guy goes up into the mountains and paints or whatever. Black Hawk had awesome songs. I think they were all in the 90s. And then I really like the, you ever listen to the Zach Bryan guy? He got big a few years ago. He's got really good stuff. Yeah, I definitely haven't heard of any of that there, Frognick. Oh, who's laughing at me there at the same time? Oh, the fox. Oh, we can shoot a fox here. I don't even find anything to hunt, just sitting here talking. 25 minutes. Where's the fox? Maybe we can see the fox. He's over the hill. I kind of want to keep going east, though. Or west, I mean. I think the fox is just over this little slopey thing, so I'll probably end up spooking him, too. I haven't hunted Arctic fox too much, but they seem like they're more skittish than these normal foxes. Have you guys found that? See, I might have already made them run. I don't see them. Trouble with hunting into the wind. Or no, with the wind. Yeah, 90s country was the best. Definitely the best. Well, 80s was pretty good too, actually. But 80s was kind of rough to listen to now. Some of them. Yeah, Zach Bryan. Thought I had an 8-track? No, I don't think I ever had one. Just a whole bunch of cassettes. Did the old thing where you listen to the radio all the time with a blank cassette ready. So when a song you really like started to play, you had to like sprint to hit record. Yeah, the 90s country band in Indianapolis. It's going well. Oh, no, you lead one. Oh, see, I don't have my glasses on. I can barely see. That's cool. What do you sing? Shania Twain? I'm just joking. Yeah, we got to catch Zach Brown band here. Oh, yeah, Zach Brown, yep. In Virginia Beach a couple years ago, a small venue was fun. Nice. That'd be cool. You find the 30-30 to still be lacking? I haven't used it a whole lot, but that Llewellyn's Bullseye one is definitely an improvement. It's not actually fully better than what we used to have, eh? It's better out to 150 meters than what we used to have, but if you're shooting beyond 150, it's actually worse than the old one. So we didn't get completely buffed in the 30-30, but you don't shoot that far anyways. Out to 300, really. Or don't have to worry about it too much. I'm gonna have to get my glasses on here, I can barely see chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, you do Shania. Nice. Tim McGraw, Faith Hill. I don't know, Messina. What's he saying? I gotta search that. Of course, Garth Brooks. Alright, we got lots of people laughing at me here. Lots of foxes and stuff. You've been using the Sky Scout 223. There you go. The 2 different ammo gives the tier 3 and tier 4 animals on one gun. Yeah. Well, you can use some of the bigger guns too to get down to tier 3 as well. But yeah, I like the 223. Brown bear over the hill. Is that that? Oh, it's another neat thing up there. Alright, can I see anybody here? We're just kind of walking around, just getting distracted. Not really seeing anything. They like to call over a hill or something when I can't see. Oh, here. Yeah, this is just the one I pushed with the scent, though. I suppose if he's wonky, we can hunt one of these guys. See, they're both too young. And there's a fox playing with them. I'm having a hard time locating the fox. We can always practice a shot on her. Oh, they're walking away now, are they? Well, there's that lynx. Oh yeah, we can take him. We're walking away though. We can take both of them. They're gonna be too far for this 30-30 though. Ordering away shot. Oh, maybe they're two different pairs? They're kind of... Well, they must be going together. Oh, we'll load the blue wellings here. I think this is what you'll be mostly using. He's gonna start jogging though, because he's getting far behind. Too many sticks. Way too many. Too much cover. It doesn't really open up. Doesn't really open up. Ooh. That was actually quite surprising. That was surprising. I didn't think it would drop. I didn't look at the recommended energy when I was lining it up, though. 243, 4-star hunt rating. Yeah, it's a good... Yep. Yeah, they reduced its strength across the board. Yeah, I didn't think it would just level the roe deer. Not used to the 30-30 dropping something instantly. Well, there's those foxes that were laughing. Drop it down. Just takes a while to switch is all. Fox hunting. It's very effective on whitetail. Yeah, it's gonna fall within the recommended here, so. Just dropped and dropped. Wouldn't mind going after that lynx too. The lynx is 200 this way. That's way too far. So we can try that. Now that I'm coming in the right direction. That's nice now, eh? It's a perfect roe deer caliber. Really good. Currently passes on the roe deer. Perfect hunt rating, 53%. Tell him off there. Yeah, no complaints there. No complaints. Roe deer yelling at me, and they're in between me and the lynx, so that's not good. One fox down. And I think we got him. We almost did a flesh kill as well. That is a perfect shot. 94 meters. 10%. Ooh, that's a good fox right there. Probably taxidermy him. 10.23. Probably lowest fox I ever had. Brown bear, often eating. Good. Now I just spooked the roe deer. They probably just spooked the lynx. Yes. Can I see the lynx? There. The lynx didn't come back up again. I'm gonna assume it kept going this way. Thanks, Norm. Yeah, that shot was, can't do much better than that in the fox. Correct energy. And everything. And the vitals are very small on those guys. So we got a roe deer, we got a fox. Let's see what else we can find. Another roe deer. Like, she must be separate from the other ones. Somehow they got together? I don't know how far that lynx got. Got the managed recoil loaded. Didn't drop her though. It's quite... Oh, she's not gonna make it very far though. There's a big difference between those two rounds. Those S1 and S3, like that's a nice... Like the 30-30 is good, like with the ammo change. Like those two are significantly different. So it kind of gives you two guns in one. Hey, you didn't make it there either. Didn't go very far. Oh, that wasn't a very good spot. I thought I was more to the left. Did the job, though. Yeah, it would have been better if I actually shot correctly there. Thought I was more left than that. If you zoom out and then, like, back it up, you can sort of see where you're aiming. And you're thinking, I guess that is where I was shooting. Alright, I thought I sat back a little farther than that. Always learning, always forgetting. Let's go this way. You probably were, it is the 30-30? Probably were what? Oh, the darn bird ball. Alright, what else do we have here? Oh, okay, so that probably was the lynx. He didn't make a sound. They're tricky though, eh? Hard to see. I don't know if I've seen these guys before. I might have. I don't like going back and trying to see ones I've already noted. Or not really noted, but noted in my head and then forgot. Aiming left more. The sense bubble? No, you got me confused. I'm aiming left more because of the sense bubble? The sense bubble size. Alright, so much for them guys. Well, that was really close though, so... Couldn't really be an accuracy thing with the 30-30 that close. Red deer. Alright, thank you for announcing yourself. You know, I think at 50 meters, the 30-30 grouping would be quite tight. Would be what I'd be guessing. Not enough space there for it to get wild. And Liquid Fire measured the Hunter Sense dot to be the same size as the Remingtons, I believe, if I remember correctly. The new Remingtons. Alright, lynx and red deer. Lynx have radar? Yeah. Yeah, they're tricky. Hello, Panamera, how are you? Oh, here we are. Let's go. Oh, see, there's like a branch or something coming out of her head there. I thought it was like a weird antler or something. Who's huffing? Oh, Wolverine. Alright, we have a red deer zone. We're gonna want to put the Llewellings in. Be very sneaky. So far it's a solo red deer cow. Doing well there, we're doing well. Where's your friends? Oh, it's just the two of you. We should go for him. He's looking pretty rough. Unless he's a young one. Are you young? He's looking pretty young. Yeah, he's looking too young. We'll just see how we do. I mean, it should have no trouble with her here, right broadside like this. Should be 30-30 hunting iron sights. That's how you should be doing it. But I wanted to shoot small things at a distance. And so upper lung, hopefully get some extra damage in there. SOC found here. I'm here with one headphone in. Glad to see you. Started before my alarm went off. That's You don't have to make all of them, but I appreciate it that you're making it. Eventually, the way the hunter streams will die down. It'll probably go every other day or something like that. The excitement for the new map and the ammo changes is all pittering out across the board. Then I'll have to load up SnowRunner. There's a nice close range kill. Oh, I gotta try a bow against like a bunny rabbit or something too. Oh, I lost my nice little hiker tracking cones. It's gonna make me work for it. I lost it. Oh no, it's over here. Science has been scienced. Stream froze on me. Looks healthy on this end. Can a Western Moose be a 4-star in year 8? Oh, we don't know that yet. No idea. If it's the same age as like the other moose, then it's probably the same, but I don't even know what the other moose are. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it's way up here. Age 8? It's an adult at age 8. Hey, Arthur. Good to see you. I would say it would be 4-star at age 11. If it's like top fitness, then maybe age 10. Does it live the same as the other moose? The other mooses? Are they 14 as well? No, they live longer than the Western moose. Where am I, Nez? Yeah. And the Alaskan moose goes to 16. The Alaskan moose is the most difficult. Time to stagger in. Hey, Barry. Oh, we just looked at Western moose. I already forgot what it was. At age 8? Oh, I see. Because it turns mature there. I don't think so. I doubt it. You're probably looking at least age 10. Well, we could probably get the other guy too, I guess, if he's up here with her. I'm busy hunting, and one mission I'm having trouble with. Oh dear, what mission's that? More links. I kind of want to prioritize links. Come on there, get a hunter sense read. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, we can take him out. We're gonna shoot right through here. Have another Llewellyn's. Sent the pheasants flying. Oh, there's a 300-meter shot. I should probably start the missions, but I was going to wait till I try out all the guns and stuff. I just found out the hard way, the 7mm 8 doesn't have enough oomph at 135 for red deer frontal hard shot. Oh, yeah, that would be a challenging one. That'd be a challenging. Wolverine. Well, we got Wolverine and Lynx. We'll bring it down a notch. It's growling like a lion here. Three-star mature, okay. How long do those guys live? Yep. There's just no getting that guy. We got a pheasant. Guess I can test the bow on a pheasant. So yeah, there's the shot. 30-30 doing work. I mean, lots of penetration damage. Getting, yeah, see, that's a good spot. That's a good spot to shoot. Lung curving in a little bit. Yeah, I'd even want a little higher. That's all. Even with that big, long blue line, still not tons of pen damage. It's just hitting too low on the jewel scale. And we used the bullseye, of course. Color up. Jeez. You're not a lion. Do lynx really sound like that? So this is just a test here. I want to see if, like, these arrows get 5-star hunt rating on, tier 1 stuff. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, just stay there nice for a second. Oh wait, there's one right here. I don't really want to hit the 1-star young. Who's this? Just a young female, okay. A hen. $21. Just aim a little low. So does this get you full hunt rating? Muck. Yeah, okay. Because people are asking about, like, the arrows and to do a video on it, but I don't really have anything to do a video on with the arrows. I have no reason to use any arrow but the default one. I got nothing. Do you guys have something? I don't know why you'd switch arrows for anything. I have no idea. So I don't really have much comment on it, other than just use the free one. Like, I know the other one has like the huge bazooka cavity damage, but it's not like it's doing more cavity damage. It's just spreading it out more, which isn't really needed when these things hit like a truck anyways. Where did I hit the deer? Oh, is it over here? I'm confused. Yeah, it lined up perfectly, but it stopped just short of the heart. At least got artery. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, Link's on steroids. First time I heard that in the woods, I thought it was Bigfoot. Yeah, there it is again, but that wasn't the growl. Oh, no, that's a Wolverine. Well, I can go get Wolverines, I suppose. Is this where I hit the deer? I got myself lost. Or is this the cow? Animal survived. Oh, it failed. Huh. Now I'm on a mission. Oh, I wonder... Oh, so we got to figure it out now. Because maybe there was a hitbox or something through that tree slowing it down. We have a mission, but I don't know where he went. It's only the one blood thing, so I don't even have a direction. Oh, here's blood, and it's going that way. We got a stick snap. Aha! Isn't that nice how they just break that stick just in the nick of time? Oh, you need a 5-star present for a mission? Yeah, I know that's coming. I should activate that one. Do you know which outpost or which camp does the 5-star pheasant? Because I'll just activate it. I feel the same on arrow so far. Okay, so it's not just me. Like, I don't know why you need a spread out cavity damage. I guess if you're really unsure of your shot, like if you're shooting really far away and you're not sure where it's going to land, it'd be more forgiving. So I guess you'd use it there. And then I don't know why you'd use the tier 1 when you can just use this. I have no idea. So I don't get what they were thinking there. Like what the plan was. So I want to know what happened here. Like, did the bullet hit a twig on the way out? You got 80,000 currency now, going through older maps to find need zones. I swear I'm going to start mounting 3-star animals now so the lodges aren't so empty. Oh, yeah. It takes a long time to get, yeah, 5 stars. I mount special animals, too, so if you get, like, rares, or if you get one that has wonky antlers. Anything special. Hello, buddy. Oh, you might actually see me. I'm going to lay down. I actually be ready for that. I'm pretty close there. He's got more sticks protecting him again. Yeah, see, our energy's just landing way too low. But it should be enough. What, 600 joules to the lung? Well, let's try and get it around here. Are you going down? Good. Lost sight of him, though. Hey, another fast travel camp. I did hit a stick? Of course I hit a stick. I never know when Norm's trolling me or not. It's always the stick's fault. More red deer. They're miles away, though. Oh, way out here. But I like red deer hunting. So we got a couple red deer, roe deer, fox. How far did this guy go? He's really moving. Oh, there he is. Made it across the road. Alright, let's see what happened. Because that should have hit about... The first one should have hit about 2,200, right? Oh, he's... Alright. He's not even dead, he's just napping. So he's got 2 of these in him, and he's like just... He's just going strong. So they're not hitting very well at all. I mean, I got the cow pretty good. He's having a nap again. There he goes. The deer spirit left the body. You seen it happen. Okay, I'm not being trolled. You're certain I hit a stick. More links. I'm not sure. It hit at 1900. If I hit a stick, it only would have taken like a couple hundred joules off of that. Right? Why is that one so weak? Does 300 joules make that big a difference? A little bit of bone. That's not even close. I guess 300 joules really matters when you're hitting these guys. Like that wasn't even there. See, this is what I was expecting. This one took out the other lung in one shot. Yeah, it hit at 2200. The other one hit at 1900. So okay, so the stick took 300 joules away. Right? I don't know. What was the distance I hit the first guy at? Oh no. There's no stick, Norm. 80 meters is 1900. He was farther away. Well, maybe. Let me just measure what's 80 meters. Because this one hit at 300 joules closer. That's what I was expecting. So let's, yeah, 4-star because I hit him twice. So what's 80 meter energy rate here? $80 meters is... Yeah, 1900. No, we can't blame it on the stick. 1900 joules is just too small. Makes a big difference with 30 meters there. And another red deer this way. We have to blame that one on the 30-30. It also wasn't the best shot spot. I thought maybe I'd put the wrong ammo in or something. Alright, the red deer called somewhere around here. We can go Wolverine hunting. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, perfect. But yeah, too far, eh? So we have learned this isn't going to work at that distance. Give him a second more here. I'm not too sure what shot besides a headshot would work out at this range. I don't think it can punch to the heart. Is he the one star that's turned his butt to me? There's a couple of them there. Oh, I alerted them again. This is gonna be a mission here. There's two of them low fit. This is where I need a hill between us. The hills actually work well now. 3-star. Any other gun, I'd take the shot. What are friends for? If you hit the bone, it won't die. Well, that's all depending on the cartridge. Plus, you can't count on not hitting the rib. That's just kind of luck there. I alerted them again. Maybe lower on the lung. This isn't going to go well, though. But you know what we do? This is what we do. I'll show you what we do. I show you what we do. Oh, that's not what we do. I was going to say we hit him twice. Is what we do. Oh, we got him. Look at that. Or did we? Oh, it worked. Okay. What energy did it hit him at? That was about the same distance. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Must have been just shot placement then. Oh, he's probably going to run around again forever, isn't he? Yep, he's still there. He's having a nap. Mark where he is? I can see him. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he looks like a young mature, though. Yeah, well, I thought the other one was too, but it was a little high or whatever. But I try to aim high. This is just more of a solid right down the middle. Yeah, so that one missed any kind of little rib. So that was nice. This is 94 meters. That's what I was expecting. So the other one did clunk the rib a little bit, but it shouldn't have been that much. I should have taxidermied that other one. Is it just in the lung longer? Yeah, I didn't actually record at what point it started on the lung. Oh, well. Okay, so we can do it. Maybe we'll play around a little bit more with it. Which way did they go? Because there was another one I could get in there. Oh, that sounds like moose. Where are you, moose? I can hear them, but there's no bubble. He's over here. Right, we're entering this big group of moose up here. There. Roe deer. I had enough roe deer. Go and try and smuck a moose. Have you tested the 150 grain yet at 50 yards on big stuff? What, the one I have right now? I don't even know how much grain this is. This is 150 grain? 170. Or this one? I don't know. I don't really see a whole lot of point when you've got this one to use instead. I mean, if you want to add challenge, you could do it, but I think the S3 will be challenge enough, I think. Will it show up in the hunter log? What's showing up in the hunter log? Yeah, I don't see any scenario where you'd be like, there's the moose, let me switch to the S2, the core, when you have the Llewellings there all ready to roll. Other than I want to increase the challenge. 2-star mature. Another lynx. Yeah, there's lots of lynx and moose in this part. Oh, here it is. I see it, young female. Adult female. Oh, this is a little group. Where be the males? Oh, they're woofing at me. I want to see the male lynx. My first red deer? I could show you what it looks like. Like this one? That doesn't really show you anything, right? You have to have it taxidermied to get more details. Oh, I'm getting roared at again. 2-star adult. Nice. Still takes a long time to age them guys, though. What are you guys doing over here? Charge! Looking at me, coming to inspect. Oh, we got the snakes hissing at me. I'm asked about the 150 grain because I'm seeing at 50 yards they're about the same in terms of energy. Oh, I see. Yeah, the only thing that'll be different is the cavity then. But, Toothless's research show they're not a whole lot different. They were... I don't think I have it open anymore. It's not anything I'm going to be able to eyeball. 30-30. It peaks earlier. So that would be mostly a bad sign. I don't think I want it to peak any earlier than it is. Oh. Lost me, YouTube. Come back, YouTube. $21.60 versus... Yeah, that's too small for it to matter, yeah. I wouldn't worry about that much precision. That's basically the same, yeah. So then the only difference would be the cavity damage. And the cavity damage peaks earlier. With the other one, this guy's actually looking okay, so I'm not going to shoot him. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I guess he's alright. Are you a young mature? I guess you are. Alright. Moose cow it is. Hello, moose cow. I got a Llewellyn's bullseye for you. Well, I mean, we can throw in the S2, the core. Because it's not really going to make much of a difference. Just the cavity thing. I don't even think I'm going to be able to see it. Trouble is, I don't really have a shot. So we'll just have a little bit of fun with it, I guess. Should probably turn. You gonna turn? Right in the nose. He's gonna turn and go back to see him here in a minute. Brain? I'm not curious about brain, though. It's just a standoff. What the? Snap out of it. Wonder if the ears have hit points. Can you connect with an ear? Alright, attack dog. Another. There's the S2. Oh! Broke the artery in the first shot. I didn't even have to do anything. Look at that. It's exactly what I was aiming for. The front artery shot. I didn't even do anything. Went for the rear leg artery shot. Got the flesh kill. Right in the butt. Another one in the butt. Hunt rating 3. Lost half the meat. Well, I enjoyed the stream, but I'm headed out. No problem, Frognick. Thanks for stopping by. Let's head down here. Put the Llewellyn's back in. I think the moose is running up there ahead of me. They didn't do a partnership with Hornady. Else we'd have gotten that flex tip Viva Revolution ammo they make, which is 2775 of the muzzle and probably keeps in it. Oh, okay. I know nothing of it. But I support all the stuff being added to the game. Get all the deals and license and brands. Throw them all in there. Let's get Harley Davidson motorcycles. Oh, I know what they should do. They should get a license with a pet company so we can get dogs. Brand collars and leashes and brand name pet food and doggy treats. What's that toy? Kong? The Kong toy? You can have a toy for your dog. Perfect. $1 million idea. Partner with a pet store. $600 gauge? You're PetSmart, yeah. PetSmart and Wave the Hunter. Join together to bring you a hunting dog. Who do we have up here? One moose cow. One lynx. Yeah, a little pocket of moose and lynx land. The male is far behind. Woofing. I mean, they already got a woof sound, so you can put the dog in and just copy the moose woof. Probably something they'd do. Since their lynxes sound like lions. Where is he? Save money on Blue. He used all the socks as toys. Yeah, my dog's a rescue. She'd been a rough time for like the first 2 years. She had some homes, but it was like with a bunch of other dogs and things like that. So she didn't know any toys at all. The only toy she ever known was a stick. It was sticks, right? And she was kind of like ignored or whatever. So she had to entertain herself with sticks. And so that's the only toy she knew. So to her, sticks were the best toy ever. And I got trees all along the outside of my property that always tip over and stuff like that. So I'd go out there and saw off the branches and stuff like that. And then one time I started sawing the branches off and the dog just loses her mind with excitement, just like a Christmas present. A new stick. And it doesn't matter the size of the stick. It's like she's a fairly large dog, but getting laughed at like crazy here. It doesn't matter. She'll grab the stick and just run with it. Just the happiest thing ever, because that's the only thing she knows is a toy, right? That's a toy. Just like Christmas morning. And just come back, get another one. I try to like carry the sticks and throw them over the fence into the woods. Yeah, so I'd be dragging it behind me or whatever, or dragging one in each hand. I could never make it to the fence because I'd be dragging a stick and she'd have to take it and run away with it. So the front yard would be covered in sticks because she'd gather them all. And then we have a wood burning furnace. So I bring in firewood and it's dumped in the yard. And this is the first year that she's been around that I've had it. So it's a brand new thing. But there's firewood just on the yard because I haven't piled it yet. So this is fantastic because she goes into the wood pile and picks out a brand new stick and then runs away and then sets it down and chews on it for a while. So now there's a pile of firewood all over the place. Well, she typically gathers it to the same spot though. I've never seen a dog love a stick so much. AI it for the dog. I would end up with 1-star material. Yeah. 600 grain bullet I thought you hit with the cow 4 times. 600 grain? It's the 30-30 of this guy. I'm confused. 107? No. 150. Where's the 600 coming from? Or gauge? Grain or gauge? Grain. 600. Where's the 600 coming from? Do we even have one of those in the game? What's the biggest one we have? Where's the really big ones? $250 on $275. Oh. Oh, see, I don't think that way. I don't add them up like that. I'm all in the jewel world. Interesting how animals have, yeah. We've, oh, Mouflon up here. Ah, the wind's going right at him, too. We've done 3 rescues now. All mutts. Just mixed breeds. It's always really interesting when you get them. Like the first one we got, she was 8 or 9 years old. She had, like, it was a senior. Like an old lady had her. And then, of course, something happened, but we don't really know. So we got her. And then you gotta learn a whole lot of things, because she's had a whole life of, like, 9 years, right? And she went to, like, 17 or 18 years old, so she kind of had 2 lives. 2 different ones. But it's interesting when you do a rescue, because sometimes you don't know their name. Right? The name that they had, like, they won't know it. And you don't know, like, what words they know or anything, so you start saying all kinds of words to see what they turn their head to. And my second rescue was a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, mutt, like combo kind of thing, with something else. And I've grown to love duck-tolling retrievers now. What a fascinating, like, we got her long before they started getting popular. We didn't even know what she was until we kind of looked it up. I had to do some markings and stuff like that, but now they're really popular. But we didn't know her name. She was, you can piece things together, right? And we figured out her name, sort of. Well, we were trying every name in the book, so we had her for like a month or 2. And it doesn't matter what name we used. Every single dog name, no response. Nothing. And that we had her before we had our first child. So my wife became pregnant, so all of a sudden the word baby started entering the conversations all the time. And so as soon as we started using the word baby, the dog would crank its head to the side. So we're like, you know baby? Well, it wasn't long to piece this together that her name was Baby. Her name might not have been Baby, but she was called Baby because she would have been one of those dogs that they got as a puppy and was carried around everywhere and was called Baby and hugged. And this dog loved licking your face. Like her whole goal was to lick your face, right? So obviously the person that had her before called her baby, cuddled her like a baby, let her lick her face all the time. So you can piece this together, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then what happened is the dog got too big, and I've been able to piece more of it together because I used to drive a large diesel truck, and the dog was terrified of the diesel truck. I went to like I had to take her somewhere. Yeah, like when I had to go to work or whatever, and so I had to take her out to the truck, and she just started shaking and shivering like crazy when I had to put her in this large diesel truck. So it didn't take me too long to figure out that it's going to be like one of those situations where it's the boyfriend or the husband or whatever, the male in the life of the lady, had the dog too big, put the dog in the diesel truck, and then dumped the dog in a city somewhere. So I've been, you basically can piece this stuff together over time. Like the dog will tell you, or in its own way, right? You piece it together because we knew the dog was abandoned, and we knew the dog, yeah, and you can kind of piece that together. But yeah, that's not this dog. That was my previous one, a duck tolling retriever. Little side story. But this one didn't have much interaction with people or anything. Not too much. A few things, but she didn't know any words at all. Didn't know language. Like didn't know words actually meant anything. So it was and yeah, she only knew stick, but not even the word stick. Just thought that was the only toy. You're doing great now, though. What time did I start? Oh, I started a bit earlier than normal. I was trying to end a bit earlier. Oh, did I just spook him? I was just trying to get the zone. Too busy telling puppy dog stories. But yeah, that's like when you do a rescue, that's what's always interesting about it is they have a story and no one knows it but them, and you just kind of piece it together over time. What are my thoughts on Lintukoto? It's an excellent map. One of their better ones. I'm just spooking everything now. I didn't even know links were over here. You haven't made your mind up about it yet? My friends adopted a dog. They thought it was stupid until they found it didn't know English. Yes, yes, exactly. This one caught me by surprise. Because my other two rescues, they all had, like, someone taking care of them for the first year at least. Well, the first one for like 9 years, right? So she already had decided what the world was all about and what was supposed to be what. And then the duck tolling retriever, the one that was, you know, abandoned from the truck, she already knew a bunch of words and everything, like, was talked to plenty, right? This one was never spoken to directly, right? Like, if they grow up, like, she had at least 2 years of not being the focus attention of any human being, right? So, you know, I don't know what her first year was like, but if they never have barely any interaction with people, like with English or words, they don't even like those brain connections don't even form, right? That language actually means something, that the sounds we make mean something other than like a loud startle or something. And so when we first got her, we were testing her to see if she was deaf. And yes, it does come across as a lack of intelligence. Because I'm like, oh great, I'm not gonna be able to train her. And then we started thinking, because I'm like, okay, she's on the lower intelligence spectrum. But then I started thinking, well, maybe she's just deaf, because she's not responding to any words, like what you're used to, right? And then we figured out she wasn't, and I just kind of pieced it together. Like, if a dog doesn't have any language talk to them at all for like the first 2 years of their life, or even before that, they just haven't formed the brain connections yet. Yeah, so she's obviously behind, but it's not an intelligence thing. It's just, yeah, you're just not exposed to it. So it took me a while to get her to, like, she didn't even know what a ball was. And oh my goodness, as soon as she figured out she could chase a ball, just the best thing in the world. She's got that prey drive, right? That wants to chase anything that runs. So as soon as the small little ball goes, just gone like crazy. Man, I'm just spooking everything. Talking about my dogs. Getting a moose over here and a fallow deer here. But it took us a while. It's just not me, of course, as a family. Finally, she knows the word ball. I mean, everything that has to do with words takes longer because she didn't have the exposure when she's young. And it's not intelligence because I've already tested the intelligence. She's quite smart. But the word stuff, everything's longer to learn the word stuff. She does more signals and stuff, like hand signals, a lot better. But yeah, it took me forever to get her to know what the word ball was. Or us forever. Because what would happen is we'd be playing ball and she would overheat, and then she would take this ball and go under this like small deck we have. And we can't get the ball out when she takes it underneath there, but she lays there to cool off. And she'll leave her ball under there, and so the balls will all kind of collect under the deck. And we'd be like, go get the, like, we can't crawl underneath there to get it or anything like that. So basically she's losing all her balls under there all the time. And we would go, like, I'd be like, go get your ball out of there. And eventually, as soon as I got her to the point where she'd recognize the word ball and know what it is, this is what she would do. She would go and find it, and she would look at it, point me where it is, and then she'd come back to me. Like, she wouldn't pick it up. She would just go, here it is. This is the ball. And then she'd come back out again. So she'd go underneath the deck, point where it is, and then come back out again. Oh my goodness. You know how long it takes to get her to figure out to pick it up and bring it out? Oh my goodness. She's finally there, though. She'll go in there and finally pick it up and bring the ball out. Takes a while, though, when they haven't got the language down. Anyways, that's my dog story. Not enough time on the map. School just started for kids, so I've been not playing much. Oh, that's understandable. We had a chocolate lab back in 2000. He was retrieving school, used frozen pigeons for training. That is until the pigeon lost his head and freaked the dog out. Stop. Oh my goodness. Oh, the dog got traumatized. Oh god, oh no. There goes that training. See you, Norb. Yeah, the map is a good one. I need to actually focus on hunting, though, because there's spooking everything. Okay, I'm focused now. Now the rain's coming. Fallow deer, we'll try this again. Rambling on about my dogs. My dog was a pointer, yeah. This one's got about 12 breeds in her, I think. I can't figure it out. Trying to make the stream a shorter one, has it ever worked? Sometimes. If I actually start hunting something, that'd be good. No, I can't figure this dog's breed out. Or the ones that's in it. She has hind dew claws. And there's only a certain amount of breeds that have hind dew claws in it. Or in the breed. So I can limit down a little bit. Looks like she has husky in her. Possibly Dalmatian. Because she's got spots on her skin. But she has a bulldog pattern and kind of a bulldog chest. But kind of like a husky face and husky ears. It's... They just call these dogs northern Canadian dogs. There's a bunch of them that have mixed breeds that have mixed together for so long. That's where she comes from, up in these rural areas. And they've been mixing for decades. And so what's happened is they've got their own breed now, pretty much, which is just this, which is like the strongest dominant traits of like 12 different breeds. So she just has all the dominant traits of 12 different dogs. Oh, hello you. I just walked into a bedroom. Something else is snacking over here. Sniff, sniff, sniff. But it's to the point where it's just impossible to figure out what the dog is. There's too many dogs. That it's at the point where it's probably its own breed. Oh, I didn't even see this one. 2-star adult. Nothing exciting there. I mean, we can shoot a badger. But it's not, you know, I don't really have any excitement over shooting a like a mature badger. Female. Hey, that guy's looking alright. In the rain. 4-star fallow deer. I do not have a 5-star. Mutts are my favorite. Yeah, I used to be our family used to always just have purebred German Shepherds. So I was obviously a big German Shepherd fan because that's what we had. And then my wife liked mutts, and so we just did mostly all your rescues are always mixed breeds and stuff like that. But ever since then, I now like mutts because they typically have like the stronger, more positive genetics of whatever builds them up, and then they're unique too, right? Or can be more. So I've grown to really like them, but I've really grown to like the duck-tolling retriever, the Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever. So that was a mutt too, but I think it was just a mix, like it was like a golden retriever mixed with one or something like that. Like it was just two. So she had a lot of dominant duck-tolling traits, and oh my goodness, what a easily trained dog. Like a dog to train. Just you ever see one of those dogs that are? I'm just getting this need zone. I'm gonna have to figure them out here. You ever see the dogs that just love to do a job, right? Like that's what they're basically live for. Right, they're just so excited to do a job. With that was all she lived for. Do a job. Focus on you, like watch your face and everything like that. Oh yeah, I had her. We had her. You know, if I had dropped something on the floor, she'd pick it up and hand it to you. We got her so she was like closing cupboard doors and closing doors, and doing all the agility stuff through the tunnels and all that kind of stuff. I never had a dog so easily trained than a duck tolling retriever. Holy smokes. There. Oh, look at all the zones I got. Interesting. And we got the drink zone over here. We have a lot of opportunity to get this guy. Okay, so the rest of the stream I focused on aging this guy. So this is an often zone. Let's just check this feed zone since we're right here. We take Blue to play school. The owner does rescue of all breeds. She currently has 41 dogs. She brings them to play school every day. She's had up to... Wow. I don't know where you get the money to buy all the food. I wonder what that's like. Your dog barks at the AC vents. My neighbors told me that their dog was purebred. It looked like a dachshund with a beagle head. But he just nod and smile, right? Oh, you gotta like a beagle. Stubborn things. I'm just tuning in. I hope the 3030 is proving itself capable for you as it did me. Yeah, it's the S3 there, Llewellyn's Bullseye. You know, it's doing red deer at 100 meters. One of them didn't make sense, one shot, but... Now I'm gonna age this fallow deer. My stream just ended up talking about dogs. Alright, where's the zone here? I did break down and pick Lintukoto Reserve yesterday. We're calling it Lintukoto? My son is, or is that like a autocorrect? My son is now old enough to drive, and he's been driving the new UTVs like crazy, right? Yeah. The vehicles are popular for the younger ones. A weird dog you ever had a pit bull walker mix. You look like a pit bull with a lift kit. I feel like I'm getting attacked. Oh, I am. Like, where in the world did they come from? Okay, so this is a rare zone. So I'm gonna mark these. Often. Often. And I'm not gonna need the drink. The drink zone, would be probably the easiest, though. Let's get this thing here. Favorite animal to hunt on the map would be reindeer. Lintil cotton? Oh, there's the missus. Oh, I could have tried taking her down with the 30-30, because he's mature. Now, she won't run too far. I think. Oh, and there's red deer out there. Oh, she is running too far. Darn it. Oh, no, that's not bad. Get her in the storm. And there's deer. What a nice little field. Can't believe you lost touch with the gator shoes humor already. Oh, I must be missing something. Gator shoes comes through as Contra? With the little wink? Linty kitten. I have yet to be attacked, at least, I think. Got ran over by a spooked mouse. Does that count as an attack? Or a moose, you mean? Oh, moose. Yeah, there's my glasses not working. A moose. Ran over by a spooked one? Well, no, it doesn't really count as being attacked. But, how do you get run over by a spooked one? Doesn't it run away? It was spooking at you? 85 meter. Oh, she's gonna trot off here. Turn back around. She should swing a bit to the right. Well, we'll have the gator shoes 30-30 bear hunt at the moment here. Alright, we got the Llewellings, and the wind's going right at them. Oh. Are they charging me or running? Oh, hello. Ah, don't spook. Oh, she didn't step forward. You just stay there while I'm reloading. That was polite of you. Just like Call of Duty. Wink wink, this ammo stuff isn't mathing bumbles. I'm gonna have to watch your vids on it. It isn't mathing? Okay, you watch all the videos. Don't forget the advertisements. Wink indeed. Where's Contra come from? The old video game? Got one, other two ran in direction. I think it was on NES. I think it was dumb luck. The general's here, so what is the best ammo for the 30-30 in your opinion? Oh, the Llewellyn's bullseye. S3. So you use the S3 for pretty much everything. Unless you want to tier down to like roe deer. The S1, I mean, you can hunt foxes with it if they're far enough out. If you want to keep your hunting rating up, right? I mean, you can probably like 100-meter fox or whatever with the S1. Absolutely, the account is older than it's older than Greater Spy. Well, that's not very old. Yeah, I've got a Hotmail account that's well, this. Yeah, no, my Gmail account's old too. My Hotmail account is how old am I now? 10, 20, carry the 1. I think my Hotmail account's 25 years old. Alright, is it triggering the birds now take off? Hover a few feet above the ground and continue to take off. Has it always been that? I noticed they were slow to take off too. But I don't know if it's every time. Because I'll have the shotgun out. And I'm waiting for them to take off. And then they will take off, and I'll be like waiting for them to get high in the air, and it'll be taking forever to get up into the air. So I don't know. The birds never worked right, so who knows? Anyway, she's got a bunch. The first shot. No good. We're just gonna get all these are just gonna be no good. Oh, almost flushed her. There we go. Yeah, you just... I don't have the patience to be lining up a shot. Anyways, we got fallow deer to age. So we can just do it right here. A little off subject, but if they could implement it in a way that made sense, how do you think squirrel hunting would be received? Probably fairly low priority. But people request it. I've seen that request plenty. I don't know what day I'm in. Spin it around. There we go. Got it. Just seeing what I missed to chat. I can get it over here. Up, up, down, down. Yeah, the secret code or whatever, the password. The cheat. This is also a Hotmail account. Oh, it was Bell South on the old one from 2002. Yeah, mine's about... My Hotmail is a little older than 2002, I think. Yeah, it is older than 2002. I'd hunt the pants off some squirrel. In Way of the Hunter, you would? Given that they probably will act like the rabbits or something? And hover across the ground? Because don't you have to have squirrels go in the trees or whatever? Wouldn't you have to implement that? I need to figure out these reindeer. Mountain reindeer. Do I try the feed zone? I guess so. Try the feed zone. 7:30. I'd hunt them like I did the pheasants. If I got back into playing. Oh, what, shooting them a kilometer away or whatever? Alright, the wind is not good for that. Oh well, we'll see if he's even there. Yeah, okay. Well, if you implement squirrel hunting, you need to be able to get them interacting with the trees. Because the only squirrel hunting I've ever seen is guys walking around with shotguns shooting them out of the trees. Squirrel hunting in real life is fun, and the squirrel dumplings are delicious. Don't really need a need for it in the game, don't... Yeah. I know, because I'm trying to think. It was probably that meat eater guy show where I seen the squirrel hunting. Red deer? Go away. Get out of here. Unless you want to be a 5-star. What's that guy? What's he gonna raid at? Where is he here? Oh, he's the 3-star? What is the purpose of 30-30 in your opinion? Is it to do it all, or is it just a means to get to the 243? Oh no, it's just like any other rifle. They throw it in for variety and... Well, no, the other rifles are meant to sell Steyr and Remington stuff, bolt-action rifles. No, just lever action. It's just supposed to be sitting around the 223 and 243 kind of level. And with the ammo change, it's basically a tier 3 to tier 5. I'm assuming it's the 3-star I seen, so it's not anything. I'm not gonna hunt them though. I'm gonna get them out of here. I want to see what the fallow deer is. Much more interested in a 5-star fallow deer. But the problem is they're gonna run towards them. So it's gonna take a bit, maybe, to find this guy. Yeah, I only got red deer spooking. Red deer bubbles. I use the 410 and 22, squirrel hunting. I don't use the 410 anymore. Oh, expensive ammo. Wish NRG would implement a different lever gun. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you haven't been in the Discord much. there's been a bit of, I don't know. Everybody just gets used to NRG over time. And we're only going to get a lever action, like more lever actions if they can find a company to brand with or whatever. So I don't have high hopes for lever actions. Just more bolt actions. Whatever Remington and Steyr want to sell, that's what we're going to get. So if you want to see what rifles are coming to the game, you just have to go to the website, Remington or Steyr, and see what they're trying to sell. No, I need this one. Here, we'll teleport back, check the other feed zone. I don't know if the red deer chased them off or not. Love to hear your thoughts on the 350 Rem Mag. I notice it dips down to tier 5 territory 80 year. Yeah. Yeah, well, my my first ammo impression video, I had said something like, I don't get why it's tier 6, because it becomes tier 5 at like 10 feet. I don't know what they did to that one. I haven't used it yet, because there's not really anything to, you know, you just got the one ammo. It's not that interesting. I will eventually use it. But it's going to be pretty rough, I think. It's going to be one to get mad at. The Model 99 and 300 Savage would be awesome for lever action. What area of the map has the higher genetics animals haven't opened up? The left. Oh, the private area is right here. Whoops. Right here. Taruno Grounds. All these guys. There's quite a bit that's in there. Bear and Mouflon, Wolf, Palladeer, Lynx. Basically, yeah, your trophies are all going to be in here. I don't think the reindeer count in here, though. No, I think they're all down here. There's so many icons. I don't even know where I am on the map. Here I am. Missed that entirely, though. I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, so I had been puzzled for, like, after year 1, when they came out with Tikamoon or whatever. I'm like, how are these guys going to have a year 2? Because the sales were obviously not very good. And so I went into year 2 thinking, wow, the console sales must have been really good. So I was always, basically, my guess was this game's being carried by console sales. But then, like, this year continued on, and it's just like, man, there's just no revenue for them. Like, they can't, like, if you do the math, like, if you use the Steam numbers, and then you can sort of guess what console numbers would be like. I mean, they're not making enough revenue to pay for their squad of 24 people or whatever they have. I'm like, how in the world are they so confident in that the way the hunter's gonna continue? I don't understand. And then people started hinting at the fact that the brands and licenses are paying for marketing spots in the game, like advertising or whatever, and their own, and you know. And I'd only known the gaming industry to buy licenses, not to get paid to put them in there. Man, look at all the things I'm spooking. I don't even care about these things. I'm trying to get to the fallow deer, and everything's running towards where they're going. Actually running into too many animals. So then I got thinking, I'm like, oh, okay. In the outdoor hunting area, or like a industry or whatever, Cabela's must have normalized this somehow, because the Cabela's games are probably just advertisements for Cabela stuff in the end. And these guys are from Cabela's, right? And then Hunting Simulator 2. I'm not gonna hunt another bear. Hunting Simulator 2 is the same business model, I think they just got a bunch of money to advertise all that clothing and all the different rifles and stuff. And then the DLC was all branding because they had Beretta and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, it must be reversed in this area where these companies are just like, oh, wow, you guys are from Cabela's? We know Cabela's. We would like to buy spots in your game, right? So once you start thinking that, oh, it's branding and licensing keeping them afloat, then all of a sudden all their business decisions start to make sense. Because look at the Bushnell scope. It takes up like a sixth of your screen. And this is on like everybody's gun, like all the time, right? I mean, what a brilliant marketing spot to have your scope, like have your product in a game. Like all the time on the screen. And it takes like a huge space. I mean, that was for Bushnell there, that would have been like a brilliant marketing move. So once I figured that's what's happening, of course I don't know anything beyond just figuring. I'm just like, oh, now their business decisions for the last 2 years now make more sense. Like, oh, that's why. Because what happened was, it was the Kawasaki UTVs that came out. And everybody's just like, what? No one's asked for more UTVs. Kawasaki UTVs? And it's just like, oh, that together with that revelation was like, oh, okay, they made a deal with Kawasaki to put a thing in, and that's what's keeping their game afloat. I'm like, oh, that's what makes sense. So there was a whole lot that kind of went on when you weren't around the Discord. But it wasn't really in the Discord. It was a little bit, but not a whole lot. But it's kind of a bit of a joke now. Like, it gets joked about now. Because I made a video about like how, well, I don't have one of their rifles on, but like their rifle models are like really well done, right? Like all the effort goes into them. And then we had Lintukoto coming out, and their lynx look like a bobcat. Their wolves still don't look very good at all. Like the foxes don't look very good. Obviously the birds are not very good. So the joke is that they need to do branding and licenses for animals, right? if they had a brand or a license and they could, you know, get a license brand for a duck, we'd have the best looking duck models in the whole gaming industry. Didn't have enough energy to kill an elk at 210 yards with 350 meg, so I'm not sure what the purpose is. No, I don't know. It's the same thing with the 9.3. I don't know what the 9.3 purpose is anymore either. It's like hunting with a slug, like a bit longer range slug. We've talked about the tangibility, but that explains pretty much all of it. But I'm still waiting for Weatherby. Half genius, half infuriating. Can't wait for the branded jeans. Yeah. Well, we'd actually, I'm okay with that. And once you, that's, I mean, like, they haven't confirmed any of this. They're never going to say any of this stuff. But I'm like, Hunting Simulator 2 did it. And Cabela's did it with their own stuff. And it just kind of, like, goes together. And it's like, oh, that's what they're doing. They're trying to do a live service Hunting Simulator 2 model kind of thing. Like, oh, that's what they're doing. And all of a sudden, all the business decisions start to make sense. And it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I see. I see now. Okay, I gotta find this fellow here. He probably got spooked off from the other guy. So we're gonna try the rest zone. Which is, it's in the afternoon after they drink, right? 3 o'clock or something? But also, it also, there's a peace of mind that comes with, like, figuring that's what it is, because once you get less frustrated with the developers of the game, now that if you realize that that's probably what keeps the game afloat and they probably don't have a choice, then you're like, oh, okay. And the good side about it is they'll probably keep going. Like, the game will probably have a 3rd year and everything, right? That's why they're so confident in probably in why they're fine with the low sales and they still keep going, and why they're doing the mobile phone game right? Because if you're going to like a brand like Steyr or Remington or trying to get new brands, you basically probably go with, you know, here's how many sales numbers we have, here's our projections, and oh, by the way, we're moving our super ultra realistic game, is how they'll pitch it. You know, and with Remington and Steyr already there with Bushnell, and we're going on mobile. Here's our projections. You know, we're projecting 2 million mobile downloads or something like that. Have your product placed in the game for this much money. So it just kind of makes more sense. That's kind of what's going on. Like Kawasaki's like, what? We're gonna have Kawasaki stuff on mobile in a hunting game? Sign me up. For how much? Because they probably don't even, like, it's probably like what they get paid to do it. Because they're probably like, yeah, we're gonna model all the UTVs and everything. You know, do all the work, and their fees probably like just like a super small amount to what Kawasaki puts for advertising, right? So they're probably like, oh, that's not bad at all. We get to put Kawasaki on the Xbox and on mobile devices. Sure. But what do I know? This is where my mind runs. I'm just like, because it kind of starts making sense. Because if that's why they're going to do a mobile game, right? They're like, hey, look all these brands. We're projecting 2 million downloads on Android and iPhone, and they're like, oh wow. Look at those numbers. Sign me up. Three o'clock. I actually have a video of every weapon in Hunting Sim too. Wow, that takes a lot of time. Oh, it's a Winchester. Hello, galvanic shot. And the worst cycling animations known to man. I didn't think they were that bad. Compared to some older games, I guess. Maybe the Hunt Sim license are exclusive, and we get less brand variety because of it. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Is there anything that's attached? I don't even know what's in Hunting Sim. I can't remember now. What in the world did I buy in there? Oh, I don't remember what brands are in there. That's a good point, though. That's a good point. Eastern Europe game developed price is probably your easy choice for advertising. That's mean. Yeah. See, you're thinking kind of the same lines. Once you start thinking about it, everything starts sort of piecing together. Once you know that's what the business model probably is. And then it's Eastern Europe, yeah. And they have probably Cabela's connections. Like, the higher-ups are probably all connected to the Cabela world, and Cabela's knows everybody, even though they're like competitors or whatever, but the marketing and advertisement's an entirely different thing. And then they can be going to Steyr and Remington and say, hey, we're the team from Cabela's, and they're like, you're from Cabela's? Those games were all over the place, right? You can just picture the sales pitches and stuff, right? But it also explains why the animal animations and models only get so much attention. But the rifles, they sure look good. Look at that Bushnell scope. Detail right down to the millimeter. Just don't look at the wolf or the wild duck. So that's the downside of it. Because their top model developer, whoever that is, they probably have, you know, modelers of different experience or whatever, right? The top one, he gets put on the Kawasaki UTVs. The intern gets put on the Bobcat that we had. We need someone to make a new animal. We got a new map coming out. We need some kind of new animal. We painted the red fox white. And we gotta make something new. Grab a bobcat or a lynx. And then they make the links, and they're like, oh wait, that looks like a bobcat. Who did that? Quick, make it a lynx. And, oh, we don't have enough sound files. Just grab the lion roar from Tikamoon and stick it in there. That's fine. The lynx can roar like a lion. No one will notice. No one will notice it looks like a bobcat in the screenshots. It's fine. But you got the Kawasaki's done? Good. That's what we need. Alright, where am I going? Am I even doing this right? You got me rambling and going on about everything now. I can't even see the fallow deer icon I was messing with. Was it this one? Oh, see, now look what you did. Wasn't it this guy? Where am I going? The rest zone. Right here. Right? Got me all confused. Yeah, this is the one. I'm going to the wrong spot. I must have clicked on the wrong one and checked the wrong need zone and got all kind of mucked up. Try again. Yeah, the path unfolds, yeah. The lobcat is magnificent. Yeah. It's just because it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense that, like, all of a sudden all their business decisions make sense. Because I was being frustrated for the first year. I'm just like, what are they doing? It makes no sense. How are they affording all these brands? Why are they not fixing the wild duck? Or the bird hunting? I'm curious how long it took them to do this, the ammo stuff. Because they said they started working on it a year and a half ago. So I'm wondering if they, like, redid it a couple times. Like, canceled it out and redid it. Or if it was taking forever because they had to get their federal and Remington licenses sorted out. Need to do a motorcycle sidecar? Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. They need to license Harley Davidson or something. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks. When you think about it as a contract work instead of a creative license, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yes. So I don't really know what to make of the game now. Like the frustration went away, right? Like the frustration of like not understanding what in the world they're doing. So the frustration went away, and then there's more like a kind of like a peace with the game. It's like, oh, okay, this is just what it is. It's a advertising platform or something now. And it has no choice. That's kind of what it has to be. And then, but the thing is, they are trying to do the game part of it. In some ways, they're trying. So there is some game that they're... like, they are concerned of quality in some areas. I mean, they put effort into the story and stuff like that. Get out of here. So, but they've also changed, like how they're communicating. Also, my first thunderstorm in the game now only took 1400 hours. We just had to talk about the devs again. Yeah. Oh, I get thunderstorms. I always have to sleep, like, go back and sleep it off. Yeah, something's changed though, because they're you can see how they've changed over time. Because you know how when they started, they did the Halloween event and everything like that. I think they had like big eyes at that point. Like they thought it was going to be like one thing, and then I think they got some tough lessons or something like that as they were struggling with things. And then it's kind of turned into this. But they don't communicate like they used to either. They only ever really respond if someone has a technical issue or if it's something fun or silly. They don't respond anymore to game mechanics and stuff for the most part. And I also say this from like doing the YouTube stuff. Their early access stuff has all went hush hush and stuff like that too. Like they're not communicating all that like they used to. Like Matariki in this one, I don't even get what the early access was for. Just basic stuff. But they used to be far more communicative to things. I can't seem to find this bozo. Now the wind's going this way. Like, he's not, like... Whatever. I'll find him. Imagine their worldview changed when they canceled plans for live stream. Yeah, see, there's all that stuff, too. Yeah. There's... They had to grow up. Grow up's a bad term. They had to grow and change, like, awfully fast, is what I got. Because they really came out of the gate with like, oh yeah, we're going to do Halloween events, and you could tell they were going to want to do a Christmas event and do all these things and do all that. Then they tried that live stream, then it disappeared. Like there's something, right? And it's they've bottled it up because they like the early access stuff. They used to talk a lot more. Or there used to be a lot more to it. Now it's just the only response in the early access was like just when someone was commenting on something fun or something like that. They go, "Oh yeah, that was really good. Yeah, how do you like the story?" or something like that. But no talk about details on ammo change or anything like that. Like I couldn't get any info on any details if it wasn't something real basic or anything like that. Like just the stuff they'd want to talk about, or I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird now. EA stuff probably has much stricter rules now dictated by their licensing partners. The NDAs didn't exist, but you remember, I'm sure. Well, yeah. Well, they don't even bother. Like, the early access wasn't under NDA or anything like that. As far as it's just going from just out of goodwill or whatever, because basically the YouTubers know if they break the thing, they're just not going to get access to it next time, right? So no one really bothers it. Like, it's like a, you know. Oh, here he is finally. Oh, he's a 1-star young all that time, and he died. So isn't that great? Now I get to go on a rampage. So that's changed. But okay, so Gator. So have you bought the map? Can we get a branded road map? Yeah. Garmin branded road map for year 3. Yep. So if you bought this map, I got a bit of a humor thing for you. Oh, you're currently playing it. Okay. I was gonna say, because if you said you hadn't bought it yet, I was gonna say I haven't bought it yet either. I'm still on the beta branch. The early access one. I just find it funny. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet. And the reason for it is, well, in the industry, like I've already done like, yeah, the only thing I got free from Energy was Matariki. They gave the key out for that. The other stuff I had bought before. But I've done some other stuff for some other developers now on the channel. And some of the other content creators, you know, obviously are far more experienced or bigger or whatever. And at every single scenario, the one little benefit of doing videos and advertising for them is they give you the product for free, right? Well, they haven't given haven't given any content creator a key, as far as I know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe they just don't like me, but but they didn't hand them out. It's so the funny does, like, it's only $10, right? But but the thing is this gonna handing out keys, getting your content creators to buy it for $10? Like, can you imagine going to Flinter and say, Flinter, hey, $10, Flinter, to advertise their game? It's like, is it make or break? They need the $10 from Flinter. Anyways, I thought it was funny. And I'm holding out over just $10. It's not like I care about the $10. I just think it's funny. That they didn't have the keys. Oh, so I think when they have the early access chat in the Discord, they have it locked off, but they make it public. I think it'd be funny to go check it out. It's funny. Think of the advertisers, you pooch. That's the funniest thing I ever said. Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to say anything about it, but it doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, I don't. You know, what else am I going to say? I haven't bought it. I'm still in the beta, and I'm holding out over $10. Not that it matters. Like, I'm not entitled or anything like that. I think it's ridiculous that, like, what? You can't afford keys for the content creation? And that there's, like, these guys with, like, the big YouTube channels, and they're making them pay the $10? I'm like, what the... Are you that like bottom line? You can't find the $10 to hand out? Oh man. So I'm gonna end up buying it, because it's been like 2 weeks. Oh man. Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks now, almost 2 weeks. Yeah. Street hustling. Yeah, we're like, my channel has been you know, as probably over the 2 years, I've probably sold countless Way of the Hunter games, just playing it and advertising, or just, you know, talking about it. I'm like, holy smokes. But yeah, I've done other things on the channel, right? And they're always like, here's a key, do what you can, review this, right? Just kind of like typical stuff. Oh man, I gotta find something else on though, because I can't get over it. And so yeah, I'm holding out. And of course we remember we used to tease good old Ron, because he didn't he ran off the original product or something like that. Like, he didn't buy the original one, so we were teasing him. So I was saying I'm gonna pull her on and not buy it with the $10. Yeah. So yeah, that was funny, because I'm like, I want the I don't want to spend the $10. So I'm like, I know what ally to get. So I'm like, hey Ron, did they get you a key? He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, you'll see this if they make the early access chat public. Right out of the gate, I think in like the first couple hours, I'm like, hey, you guys are doing this EA thing different. I'm like, when the early access end, do we lose access to the DLC? And then Lanny was like, oh no, you should have it afterward. Let me check. And Lanny didn't know. And no one noticed, but me. I'm like looking at him like, they only signed us up on a beta. like on the beta branch. Like there's no key or anything for like the actual Steam thing. So like right at the top of the chat, you're gonna see me going like, do we not have access to this once the EA ends? And then Miriam came in and said, oh no, you don't. And I'm like, and then a bunch of CCs are like, what? This kind of stuff. And she's like, let me check. We'll get back to you next week or something like that. So I'm like, well, I know who I need to enlist. So I'm like, hey, Ron, you know, you know we're not getting a key? and so Ron was on a bit of a crusade. It seems to have petered out, though. I think I'm going to have to fork over the $10 here soon. I haven't won the battle. Oh. Though I was laughing, though. It's funny. Anyways, I find it funny. If they revoked your beta... yeah, no. The beta will continue, but it won't get updated, right? So I'll be stuck on whatever version this is with. I'm still on an older version because I get the bird balls, the little ball, or the birds flying like this little ball. And it's not in the live version, but I still have it. They said that this version got updated and everything like that. They said that it was supposed to be the normal version. And clearly it's not, because no one else has the bird ball but me. But it will turn off too, that's true. So I'm waiting to see what happens, though. Is why I haven't picked it up yet. I'm waiting to see what happens when it turns off. Am I the only one that hasn't bought it? Hasn't given up? I'm curious what happens when it turns off. I want to see who says, mine doesn't work anymore, or something like that, right? So I haven't done anything. Because I'm waiting. But it's going to be 2 weeks. And I think they're just hoping that we forget. I should shoot this bad or whatever. But I imagine most have. I think most have picked it up by now. I think they just said whatever and grabbed it, right? But not me. I'm stubborn. I'm gonna play this beta till the end. Oh. Okay, I was actually thinking of hunting instead of just talking about this. There was a badger I wanted to shoot with the 30-30, but now I can't see them. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we'll shoot a badger or something. Oh, see, I spooked him again. They kind of like ran in circles or whatever. Adult. Now they're in the trees. Oh, here, this guy. Spent all that time trying to find the 5-star fallow deer, just died. What do we got here? So he's right here. They're trotting off happily somewhere. But I have the two big, I got the bullseye in there. Too powerful. What are they playing? Ring Around the Rosie here? What's going on? Good lord, look at them all. I gotta run in here with a shotgun. What the? I think they up the group size of these. Okay, he stopped to dig right there. There he is. So this will drop a little bit. Oh, the energy's nice, though. Oh, he didn't die? I'll let you do a semi-normal stream. I'll just be over here laughing about your rental game. I found that same group earlier. I counted 13. Wow, okay. Must have really upgraded the thing. You sort of just want to go in with the shotgun. Can you chase these down like honey badgers? Like, can you run faster than them? Let me see. Because then you can just chase them all down with a shotgun. Can I run faster than this guy? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so this is just how you hunt them. Look at them all. Oh, I missed. There you. I don't know. Where did that go? Over him? Oh, I must have went over him. Whatever. One of them took 3 shots of 20. Yeah, the buckshot doesn't work right. You notice that, eh? You still gotta hit the lungs or it doesn't, Ooh. Kind of skimmed right above him there. Look at all these guys. Alright, well, enough of them. Let's go this way. It's also ethical on ducks, which is hilarious. The buckshot? You can use the slugs on badgers and wolverines and stuff, and it's perfectly fine. So I wonder if slugs are fine for the ducks. Ooh. Big old brown bear. I think I already seen these guys 100 times, though. Alrighty, Rube. Uncover this flag area. Wow, maximum effort there. Slug was 1 star for a pheasant. Oh, the hunt rating? Okay, so you can't do it. Because I was hunting wolverines, and the buckshot doesn't work very well. If you don't hit the lungs. So I thought I had switched to birdshot, because we used to use birdshot for them and it worked fine, right? So I figure, okay, because the buckshot goes through them, and if it goes through them, the damage doesn't count, right? Or like that damage or energy is wasted. So I thought I'd try birdshot, but I loaded the slugs by accident. And I just blasted the wolverine point blank. I'm like, oh wow, the birdshot works great. And it was a slug, and I'm like, oh. But it gave me like full hunt rating and like no meat loss and stuff. Mouflon. Oh, remember a long time ago I was stumped by how the damage works? Did you catch up on all that? I was sitting here on a stream one day, and it just kind of clicked, and I'm like, wait a second, is this what they're doing? And then I double checked with Toothless, and he helped me sort it out a little bit, and then I talked with Liquid Fire, And he corrected me on something, or he gave me a suggestion. And then we finally were able to figure out how to calculate the darn damage finally. And wouldn't you know it, the error was they're displaying the line graph incorrectly. That's what all the confusion was. The whole time, it was simple, and we knew it was going to be simple. But it's how they're displaying the line graph that makes it make not sense, or no sense. So we finally can calculate all the hit points for every single organ now. I don't know if you caught up on any of that. Color me shocked. The graph is unrelated complexity to make it look cool. Yeah. No, the graph still has, is there no Mouflon here to hunt but these two? What a disappointing group this is. See, I've already been here, right? Because that's why they're young. Alright. Yeah, it is to look cool. I think what happened, though... So you know how the line graph shows, well, it has the two units, right? It has the penetration damage and the cavity damage, but it only has one line. So it's never made any sense, right? You have two damage types and you have one line. And the line just includes them both together, which is impossible because cavity damage isn't linear. So I think at one point, the line graph had both on it. Like, in early development, I think it showed the nice linear penetration damage, and then they had a second line for cavity damage. But the cavity damage line would look all crazy and complicated. So I think at some point, they probably said, this is too complicated. We'll just mush it into one line, because no one will, you know, that's just what it looked like. Because their Cabela's Pro Hunts just had one line, right? And so we'll just mush it together, make it nice and simple. So it never made any sense, because we're trying to calculate with the line graph how much damage goes in the lung. But we're using both penetration and cavity damage, which you can't do, because the cavity damage is spread out differently all over the place. So that was the problem all along. But we finally figured it out that you could pull the penetration damage out of the line graph. So you take the entry energy and find the difference, like what we were doing. You know, if it enters at 1,000 joules, exits at 500, the difference is 500, so there's 500 joules in there. But the ratio to penetration to cavity damage is always 48 to 52, so 48% of it is penetration. So you can take 48% of that 500, and then you get your penetration damage. So you can extract the cavity damage out of it by pulling 48% out. You know what the pen damage is, and then once you know that, then you can figure out all the damage bars. So it was just like, oh my goodness. That took a long time to break, but I stopped. I gave up on it a long time ago because I remember talking to you about it. And then I wanted to figure it out for this, the damage stuff with the ammo coming up. So you start looking at it again, and it clicked the one stream. I was like, no, that's what they're doing? If I had a dollar for everything energy stuck in the game, hoping we wouldn't notice or care, I'd buy you the DLC. You have to buy me 50 DLCs or whatever. Tons of DLCs. But see, I don't think a lot of this is intentional. I think they just make decisions on the fly, and they're just like, oh, that's good. And then I think half of them don't know how it works, but somebody there has to, because they did all these ammo things. You could give away the keys, yeah. And I spooked the wolves. Of course I did. But yeah, it took us forever to figure that out. So once we figured out, because that was the missing component to figure out everything else, like how the damage works, because we needed to know how in the world the damage bars are being filled up. And so now we can figure it out, right? So a lot of the tier 5 animals, it takes 400 joules to knock out a lung, so 400 hit points. And then the tier 6s, a lot of them are 600 for the lungs. And then the tier 3s like roe deer are 200 hit points for the lungs. Stuff like that. So we figure it out, then you can figure out how all the bullets are doing their thing. Arctic fox. These guys are extra skittish too. I don't want to go backwards. I just came from there. Oh man, hunting through this part, this can be rough. Like when you're down in here, all the leaves and stuff are the same height as river. So you can't see anywhere. Oh. Oh, here we go. Thank you for announcing yourself. Oh, it's a nice big group too. He's not super great. And they're on the move. Knowing that, I'm mad about my double lung roe deer with a 223 from forever ago. Yeah. So, that doesn't seem to happen anymore. So I think what they did is, now that we know the hit points, is I think the roe deer was probably at 400 hit points in the lung or something like that. Like, had too much hit points in their lung. And then I think they probably made it 200. Like, to stop that from happening, is my guess. You're mad at Michael didn't know? Didn't know how it was happening? Three star. Can't do anything with that. I mean, we can go for these 1-star adults if they're looking sad. Well, there's a 2-star mature. He can probably go. 100 meters. We're gonna use the big guy. Really set. I must be in between times. They're off to do something. 100 meters will be real quick. There. If you remember, his explanation was, you gotta hit a thicker part of the lung. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, community managers, right? So it's still, of course, Michael and Miriam. Yeah, community managers never really know the inner workings of the game, right? For, like, most games. But that is my guess. My guess is they used to have roe deer sitting at the same lung hit points as everything else. Ah, what? How did that fail? So I'm getting a little bit of inconsistencies with this 30-30 here. Like, is it really the rib cage causing all the problems? Or did the bullet just travel so slow that it hit behind the lung? Well, at least it didn't run very far. Where in the world is he? See that one back there? I think it's a rock I'm looking at. Oh, there he is. 150. I hit him already on the left side. So I'll throw another one in there. He must be damaged. At least in the lung. I have another one. Sad to be late. I've been looking forward to the 3030 stream. Oh, hey, Kevin. You're not missing a whole lot, really. I've mainly just rambled about my dogs. And then I've been catching up alligator shoes contra there for, the history of, the last year of the game. I haven't really been... so far, the 3030 has been, inconsistent for me. Sometimes it works well, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna get this fallow deer and see what in the world happened to the first shot. Fumbles, I think I just double-lunged a brown bear. You did not. You'll have to send the thing on Discord. What were you, 2 feet away? I never really used the 3030 to be honest, or that I can remember. I have been having really good luck with it after. Nice, okay. Well, yeah. If you're underneath, like if you're at like 100 meters or whatever, then it's stronger than it's ever been. Did I mark this guy correctly? But I had that one red deer, and it hit really weird, or didn't make any sense to me. Okay, so this guy's down, but what in the world happened to the first shot? I'm assuming it's the lead. Because I always have... it's always weird, it's like the bullet's delayed in flying or something. Where in the world do you run to? You go in a circle? Oh, he went this way. Yeah, this is hard to hunt in here. All the... everything's at the height of the camera here. It's nice looking. I guess I have that zone over there. Oh, there he is. Taking forever. I did hit both lungs, knocked out one. With the S3, the Llewellings. 73 meters. With the 3030. No, you did not. With a managed recoil? No. Alright, that's 100% a screenshot. That's 100... send the screenshot now. Send the screenshot now. Because there's my first shot, look. This is on a fallow deer, not a brown bear. Look. 95 meters. How are you killing the brown bear? It's in your DM. Like, this is what it does to a fallow deer. How are you getting that through 2 lungs of a brown bear? Okay. It did hit delayed from where it was, but it's like... the bone just, like, does enough. Man, that's brutal. So I've had a couple shots like that, but most of them go like this and just work. 58%. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little inconsistency with it. Let's take a look at this. There. Manage recoil, 73 meters. Half penetration, man. That's crazy. Good thing you didn't hit the rib. Manage recoil did that, eh? $73 meters. Thank goodness for the cavity damage. Oh, we're going bear hunting now. Where are some of these bears? Oh, you missed what I said. I don't know what I said. I just opened it up there and I'm just like, oh, good thing for the cavity damage. And yeah, that's crazy because you did miss the rib cage. But I would never have guessed that could do that. Now here's the thing. In early access, I didn't play the map. I went and played with the ammo changes. So I went to Nez Perce and I was shooting moose. And I took the 30-30 because the 30-30 was one of the big changes coming, right? I took a shot at the single lung of moose with each of the bullets. I was successful with the managed recoil. I was successful with the S3, the bullseye one, but the S2 failed, and it's stronger. So I'm getting inconsistencies with it. The flesh and the bone really slow it down more than I'm giving credit for, even though it displays correctly in the little line graph thing. Like, it's a little deceiving on it, but man, every little inch of that flesh really penalizes the shot, especially as the jewels get lower and lower. And even though the bone doesn't look like it has much of an effect, like the rib, it certainly does. The flesh in the rib really take its toll on the cartridges that are low on energy. Like, really do. But I don't understand, because I was having more success with the managed recoil rifle in early access, which is the same version of this one pretty much, than the S2. And I didn't make any sense to me. I just figured the shot was weird. The one that failed. My brother got his first doe whitetail with a 30-30. Granted, that was at 10 yards. Bones seem much tougher than they used to be all around. See, I'm not gonna give them credit for a change like that, though. I don't think they'd go in there and go, okay, increase that. It's simply all the energy has been decreased for the most part. But the managed recoil is heavily nerfed. The 30-30 managed recoil is heavily nerfed compared to what it used to be. So you're doing that shot with a weaker cartridge than what we had before. So it's kind of weird. So maybe there is something else going on, but I'm very hesitant on giving them, like, assuming they've put more into it than just changing energy numbers. I'm very cautious of looking for something else. But I can't really explain why that managed recoil worked like that. Because it's worse than it's ever been in terms of statistics. Here we go. Here's a bear. I'm gonna use the same thing. Oh no, I'm gonna use the stronger one. Because it's gonna fail. I've deleted all my way under screenshots, but I did have a sub 100 meter 5-star Kodiak bear and I worked with a 30. Yeah, well that's fine. Well, because it used to be stronger. Yeah, it's definitely weaker now. But it worked on that moose when I tried it there a while ago. Better than S2, which is supposed to be the stronger one. So I don't quite get it. Oh, we have located some bugs though. So there could be something going on. One of the 7mm PRCs, the Ascent one, it doesn't detect flesh damage like other cartridges do. So I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't damage the flesh in certain areas. It doesn't, it gets kind of bugged. So there could be some funny stuff going on. Yeah, it's probably missing the rib. And then I hit the rib and it was quartering away too. Like, it's not only the rib, it's definitely how much flesh you're going through. Because the flesh definitely takes its toll as well. Like, it takes more of a toll on it than I've always given it credit for. I've been doing these rear quartering shots where you have to go through a lot of flesh, and now that the ammo change has happened and everything's like a bit weaker, I'm seeing it have more of an effect. But part of me thinks that the bone has something else going on with it. Other than just what it shows in the graph, but I don't know. It's too much to figure out, and it's unlikely because every single puzzle we encounter, it's always the simple solution that is what it is. Where's this bear? It was right over here somewhere. We got reindeer wolfing away. Where are you, bear? Oh. How'd they get way over there? The different ones? Look at them walking side by side. Oh, a mature female. That's perfect. Oh, that's a whole big group. We got multiples to test. What am I, like 70 meters I'm supposed to be at? And this one's supposed to be significantly stronger than the managed recoil. Wasn't that nice of those bears to come right out? Where do they go? Oh, they're in here. Of course they're going to be in the trees. Oh, no, this one's over here, though. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be closer than 70 meters, though. I probably can't even do it this close, though. Being surrounded. Alright, well, we're gonna do this far of a shot, because it probably won't even work. Okay, that's a bit too close. Hold on. Oh, no, they just spooked. Ah! Oh, come on now. Oh, quit moving. Oh, no, there's reindeer coming. Normally they don't really spook. They'll just kind of stand around you forever. Alright, so we got bears playing with the reindeer. Where are they going? Oh, they're way over there. Oh, now they're coming, they're rejoining up. Yeah, same area. Oh yeah, it's a pain in the butt to hunt in here. You just got no visibility at all. Okay, they didn't run very far. But yeah, they're all in this kind of muck. Yeah, I just ended up spooking everything and just chasing it out of it, basically. Okay, I should be able to get lined up on one of them now. Oh no, I just spooked it again. Darn it. Can't see them at all there. Okay, so you're gonna run out of that, so that's good. Holy smokes, they're really going. Don't go over the hill. Good. S2 failed. Yeah, S2 is my worst performing one, but it doesn't make any sense. Alright, over the hill. Maybe we can get a shot this time. I wasn't even ever going to try the 30-30 on the bears. I was just going to say it's just not going to do it anymore. Okay, here we go. I'm missing one. Oh, do you think it was two pairs just kind of together? Oh, probably. Oh no, this one's just being slow. Alright, if we go this way... Oh yeah, gator shoes. You know the wind doesn't work, right? Like for the shots and stuff? Okay, so I'm almost at 70. Oh, come on now, you bears. They're annoying. Okay, they are two different groups. Alright, so we'll go try this one. Oh no, she's just like slacking. Okay, these guys start making me mad. Because that was like perfect, they're right out in the open. Now they're in the trees. You haven't paid any attention to it? Yeah, the wind's broken. It doesn't affect the projectiles. I'll give you 3 guesses on who detected that. First. 150 meters alerted. Tree blocking the... I don't want to shoot him anyways. No, quit going alert. Why are these guys so, touchy? I can't imagine who that might have been. I bet he never shoots at anything far away. Oh, I don't. I was at the NES range, so I don't know how long they QA this stuff, if they QA at all. But I pretty much I went to the shooting range, and I'm like, after about 2 hours, I was like, wait a second, the wind's not working. Or like the hunter sense dot doesn't move, like it's always like straight down the middle. Well, the hunter sense dot is also not aligned on some of these. And I would have noticed it a lot sooner, except when I loaded into NES Purse, I had a day that was only at like 1 meter per second wind. Like it was like the calmest wind there was. So like I didn't detect it until I had to sleep and go into the next day. And I'm like, oh wait, what? Why is the hunter sense dot slightly to the left and the wind's blowing heavily to the right? So I don't understand the QA, because it only took like, it only took me like 2 hours to notice it. And most of that was because I had no wind in the day I was playing. So what? Who QAs this stuff? I don't know how to get close to these guys. Since they've already been spooked and alerted, they're not doing like their investigation thing. They're doing their weird whatever thing. Stop! Like, come out here and investigate me. And they're just gonna show me their rear ends. Like, look at this, ridiculous. You're just driving at them? What, and then getting out and shooting? Oh, here we go. Okay. It's gonna be close range, because I'm getting tired of this. Now, what I was going to do is I was going to turn on the hunter sense thing, because I never understand if it's going to shoot high or low. This is going to obviously shoot low, but I want to see it. But the hunter sense dot also doesn't line up correctly. Okay. So, oh, no, quit, you bear. Like sometimes they'll just stand there forever. But now these ones are being pricks. Drive and then get them before they flee. Just kind of jump out and shoot. Well, I'm trying to set up the shot, but usually I can get close to these guys. Like they'll come out and circle you and just stand there. Oh. When did I do that? Okay, so where are the bears now? Sun's going down. And I don't even know where they are. Oh, they're there. On the other side of this gravel thing. Right there. Just gonna end up spooking them again. So this is good because I have a hill between us. And the hills actually work now. They have for a while. Okay, calm. Maybe the rocks work. Oh, there's some bunny rabbits. Wait, where are they? Oh, there. Okay, there's the male. Yeah, see, they're all kind of buggered up. Isn't really ideal here. You guys want to walk around? Oh, here we go. Oh, perfect. Stay still. Stay still. No! I don't think that worked at all. Oh, I'm running out of ammo on that one. Oh. Well, I'll be. Bears be weaker than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I just figured I was going to fail with the managed recoil. And I figured I was going to fail with the S3, so... But no, that one worked. Huh. It's really surprising that the managed recoil works, though. Right, I lost blood. Oh, there she is. Pretty on the money for energy, yeah. Yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense, though. Oh, is that the bears? Alright, that's fine. So they're to the west? Huh. Yeah, it missed the bone. So it's closer, too. So 60 meters. Missed the bone. Hmm. That rib really does something, eh? Gonna try with the 223. Well, I'm gonna try manage recoil next. Oh, I think they're still running. What the? They're still running for? Wonder where they stopped. It's a moose. Let's see. I don't know how far they ran. Hmm. Well, darn. Oh. Are they just running back and forth? Must be getting tired. I don't know what Norm's she doing. This is weird. Where'd the other one go? It's gonna do the spook thing again. About to shoot. Tree in the way. She's stuck. Oh. She's too much quartered for that. Oh. Come on, keep going. You hit him in the butt enough times. Surprisingly no good. Yeah, the 223 should work if the 30-30 does. Close range anyways. Where's all the blood? Right here. Oh, we got a lung somewhere along the road. I don't know where in the world she's... She is, though. This way. Ooh, yeah, okay. There's a lung hit somewhere. This is actually hard to see. How come it's not flashing anymore? Okay, all of a sudden I'm in ranger mode. There she is. Gotta head out, nice catching stream. Okay, see you, Pontiac. Pontiac GP. Have a good one. You're a little out of practice. Well, let's take a look. 30-30, the ultimate weapon. And we have the hunter. Oh, I'll be. Missed the bone as well. Well, that's 41 meters, though. But it left the lung, so it had more energy to put into the lung. Well, isn't that something? You can go bear hunting with a 30-30 managed recoil. We're hitting at 1,500. Recommended's 3,000. Very strange. This is very strange. Why does this have so much oomph? You get at 1,300? Wow, yeah, because the distance. So you did the same shot, basically, but with 200 less joules. Hmm. Hello, Magician 30. Yeah, this is weird. The only thing I've got's the rib, right? Like the ribs having more of a factor than I thought. Which kind of sucks though if it is that, because you can't control a rib hit. You just have to take into account that you have to assume you're going to hit the rib, I guess. Oh well, interesting. All right. Well, maybe next time or something I'll have to check the S2 out and see if the S2 can do it. Keep going on bear hunts. It would help if the toolkit, or the toolbox would come out. I think it's... Nakibo should be done with it sometime soon. Then I could find the bears. Oh, well, you came right to the end, Magician, because I think I'm turning it off for now. I went way longer than I was going to. Ramble on about all the stuff. Oh, I got a bear coming right now. Missing his friends. Bear hunt science, best science. I remember doing this in Transylvania. The best science, the bear science. I like using the moose. The moose is my ballistic gel. Great big lungs to test on. And lots of moose cow that you can call in. Oh, what's a fun song this time? I'll just click on one. Maybe we'll do this one. I don't remember what this one is. Alright, we'll turn it off though, so I'm gonna get my little thing up here and then play the little song. That is a Mugger t-shirt. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Okay. Take care, guys. With little tunes. Put the little thing. See ya, SOZ. There's this is me from Nashville on the screen. All right, muting up, and I'll see what song I made here. I don't even remember which one this is. Let's see. Take care.
Out in Lintukoto, where the sun don't sleep, we took our shotguns out into the farmlands deep. Summertime hunting, it ain't quite the same, with buckshot in the barrels. Oh, what a shame. Badgers laugh and scurry as we take our aim. Rabbits doing cartwheels, it's a losing game. Roe deer dance in circles while the foxes grin. Buckshot ain't the ammo to bag 'em in. Oh, we're hunting in Lintukoto in the summer sun, with buckshot in our shotguns. Ain't it so much fun? Those critters keep on dodging while we flop and fail. Summertime in Finland, we tell another tall tale. We took a break at noon, ate some Finnish pie, watched the wild critters as they wandered by. Tried to hit a rabbit, but it hopped away. Summertime hunting sure don't go our way. Foxes outwit us with a swish of their tails. Roe deer simply snicker at our silly trails. Badgers play the jukebox as they start to prance. Summertime with buckshot, we ain't got a chance. Oh, we're hunting in Lintukoto in the summer sun, with buckshot in our shotguns. Ain't it so much fun? Those critters keep on dodging while we flop and fail. Summertime in Finland, we tell another tall tale. Tell another tall tale. Rubber River left Hollywood for the wild, buried in the ranch when he was a child, chasing elk with a rifle in hand, stumbles through the woods like quicksand. Short guy tries to hunt white-tailed deer, trips over roots, can't see real clear, crossing creeks with boots soaked through, blood on his face, nothing he can do. Clumsy river falling down, in the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the Jeep stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Grandpa's lodge is his new home, rusted field where the wild things roam. Bears roam free, ain't no joyride, he's all tangled up in that rusty pride. Short legs can't reach them pedals strong, over the wheel he can't see that long. Jeeps and beast, river's just a pond, lost in the wild with each new dawn. Clumsy river falling down. In the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the Jeep stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Clumsy river falling down. In the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the Jeep stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks.